Welcome replay viewers, and good afternoon everybody. Let's take a walk down to the waterfront on this beautiful Saturday, March 27th, 2021. Temperature right now is about 62 degrees, although there's a nice sea breeze coming here. Okay, today's big task was to install the Purple Martin houses, so we'll take a walk down to the waterfront. Hi Andrea, how are you? I'm just catching a glimpse of your comment down in the lower left hand corner of my screen. So we put the Purple Martin houses up today. Although we don't have them opened up, the birds are not here yet. Another week or two for them to arrive. There's been reports of Purple Martins in central New Jersey and where else? Western Pennsylvania. I didn't check for New York State today though, but it's possible that they've west of the Hudson they've gone into New York because of the warm weather to the west of us. I'm well, thank you for asking. Yeah, it was a pretty busy morning. I had two friends of mine, well, a good friend and his son. The son is a friend of mine also. Help and posts up. And then we installed the houses, put the gourds on the posts, put the trays inside the real site. A walk down here. Drop out. I have the 720p, which should help with the live video here, as I am using my router in the house, the Airport Extreme Wi-Fi hookup. Cell service here for T-Mobile is marginal. At 720 we should be able to keep the video going. Let's just take a quick pan around to the area here. I have my iPhone gimbal stabilizer, so that seems to be working fairly well right now. The house green here. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but it would be easier to read. I'm going to leave them in the down position here. See purple. You can see how much higher the house will go. Up, the bottom of the house will be 12 feet above ground level. Nominal height above ground level. Here's one of the plastic gourds. The birds love these gourds. They'll land on a shelf here and they'll go in through these crescent openings These are starling resistant entrance. Starling has an impossible or almost difficult time getting in here because of his body shape and the length of his legs. But the purple martin, smaller than a starling, they can squat down and then they squeeze through this opening. You see the shelf here, there's a porch also on the inside, same size, so they can go in and out on these. I don't know if you can read that right now. It says the dried pine needles into the gourd that way. So there are 4 plastic gourds per house complex, and the house complex is actually 4 sections bolted together. 3 high compartment, 2 3-high compartments, and 2 2-high compartments. If I open this up, I can show people like inside. Let's do this. Let's unhook this. Okay. So here you can see the entrance hole here. Plate right now. Electrical box plate here. Out, and I shouldn't have any problems with starlings going through those holes, but you never know. But so it's safe to put until the martins arrive and they start looking for a nesting cavity. And let's show this. Here's dried pine needles. Okay, and these little trays I built many years ago, and the birds will go through the opening and they will use that dried pine needle material in there. Let's get up so we can see this. They'll use that for starter material, and as they build their nests or refurbish their nests, they will add to that. Let me lock this up. So we'll keep that closed until purple martins start arriving here. And then when we see them landing on the house or circling around, I'll come out here and crank up the housing to the height where it's 12 feet above ground level. Yeah, let me show you this winch. So this is what they call a brake winch, and I can raise the house. It pulls up the whole assembly, and then I can lower it for now because we're supposed to have high winds tomorrow again. All right, we'll leave that like that. That's the typical. The other house is the same exact thing. Let's walk over here. Again, I have all the wood compartments closed up until we see martins arrive. Unfortunately, this time of year you start to get sparrows that look for nesting sites. And of course this crescent, it certainly will not keep a house sparrow out of it. Sparrows don't like the nest that would move or say rock in the wind like this. If the wind starts moving, these things will start to move a little bit, rock on the brackets that hold them. The martins don't mind that at all. They're used to natural gourds hanging on posts and everything, and natural cavities in trees. When they were available, of course they'd be swaying in the wind. So let me back up a little bit. Beautiful day here on Eastern Long Island, and we got a lot done today with the purple martin houses being installed. I say it took 3 of us. It's the easiest way to do it. You bolt the post to the pole, I should say, the 15-foot pole to the stub posts. You assemble the 4 houses together, you bolt them together, and then you slide that 4-house assembly over this post while it's down level. And then we raise it up, we manhandle the pole up to full height. And then we drive these bolts through to secure. Galvanized bolts I use. The bottom bolt is the pivot point, so that's this post will pivot on the bottom bolt that goes through, and then the other 2 secure it in the vertical position. So that's our update for purple martins today. Thanks for joining, Andrea. Appreciate it. Let me just pan around here, show you a little bit of the scenery here. Well, thank you for your comments, and thanks for being with me. The 3-axis gimbal Osmo 3 seems to be working pretty well. So you were wondering, Sassy, well, yeah, I have not been broadcasting in a long time, and with Periscope going out of business on March 31st, any broadcast that I do will be on YouTube Live. I'll use this Prism app, which seems to work pretty well. You can select, from using the Prism app, you can select YouTube Live broadcast. We'll see how that goes. Now, my live broadcasting over the past year has slowed down to practically nothing because of the COVID-19 pandemic. I have not been to New York City in over a year. I have not made any train trips to New York. However, once I get my second COVID vaccination shot. I'm due for the second shot in another 14 days, the Pfizer shot. And once we can really think that we're getting beyond this pandemic, then I'll start traveling and doing videos in New York and walking tours and everything, but just haven't been up to it. We've stayed local. Oh, the wind, there's a very slight breeze off the water right now from the south. Actually, it's a very mild breeze. It's a little cooler out here on eastern Long Island than it is in New York City right now. Or I'd say it's a lot cooler. I think right now here it's about 62 degrees Fahrenheit, but in the sun it feels very nice. But the ocean temperature is still quite cold. High 40s, maybe 50 degrees, so when the wind comes up in the afternoon, it brings in the cooler air off the ocean out here. Oh, North Carolina, you're getting hit now? I was looking at that earlier. I didn't realize that was heading your way. I saw Alabama, unfortunately, had tornadoes again. Was that overnight or earlier today? I'm so sorry to hear that. What is that, Andrea? What's the temperature there? 66? Okay. Well, we're a little lower than that now. Okay. Well, I hope that the Carolina storms dissipate rapidly here. Oh, well, I did get your message, and I hope you're safe and sound there. I wish you all the very best. As I say, right here in New York on eastern Long Island, it's a pretty tranquil March day. I think we're supposed to get heavy rain. Storm that the Carolinas are experiencing right now. So we won't see any purple martins here tomorrow. My best guess is early April by the time they migrate to eastern Long Island. But we're ready for them. All right, let me walk back up to the house and we'll end the broadcast up there. See how the pictures, the new Osmo stabilizer that I've had for about 6 months. It seems to handle the weight of my iPhone 10 Plus, which I also have that in an iPhone case, vinyl case, so that adds weight. I'm moving the gimbal handle, and the camera itself is staying level here as we walk up the slope of the lawn here. You may see a little bit of bounce. '72, but thunderstorms. Okay. I just hope that there's no really severe weather like tornadoes or anything like that come your way. We'll keep our fingers crossed for that. I couldn't believe the destruction I saw on the newsreels this morning of homes in northern Alabama. At least with hurricanes here, you know, you have a day or two warning. If you're so inclined to do so, you can get in your car or truck and drive elsewhere, but obviously there's no way to avoid a tornado that comes flashing out of the night sky. Now let's just pan around here a little bit. Very quiet here right now. Of a private airplane up above. Okay, we're gotten ourselves ready for the 2021 Purple Martin season, and now all we have to do is wait for our Purple Martin visitors to arrive for the season, and we should have another successful Purple Martin season here. So let's take a walk up to the deck, and we'll pan around to the waterfront one more time, and then we'll thank everybody for joining and say goodbye to you all. I haven't started moving deck furniture out here yet. Just 2 chairs on a nice day like today, but that's the next thing here. Start to get the deck furniture out. No birds at the bird feeder platform right now. Alright, this is looking to the south toward the bay and the Barrier Beach, and then the Atlantic Ocean on the other side over there. Okay, just a short broadcast for this afternoon, and I'll see how well I did when I go in and review this on my YouTube channel on the computer. Thank you again, Andrea. All right. Am I reading Susie? Sissy? Oh, Craig is with us. Well, hello to you, Craig, from Jamaica. How are you today? I'm just about ready to end this broadcast. We were just doing a little broadcast showing the fact that we put the Purple Martin houses up today. Oh, we installed them. They're not raised up for birds yet, because the Purple Martins are not here at our location yet, but we're ready for them. Okay, take care everybody, and I'll be talking to folks soon. Bye for now.